Hey guys, we are back for Bandcamp Dailies number 50. 50 whole episodes of this segment, this sort of video series thing that's called the Bandcamp Dailies. So give yourself a round of applause. 50 episodes, that's a lot actually. You know, my girlfriend must really, really like me. 50 episodes? Come on. That's a lot of episodes. Now, you know, she might not like me. I had an idea, you know, maybe this is actually more of along the lines of that Office episode where Holly starts working at the office and Angela tells Holly that Kevin's retarded. And so Holly starts acting all nice to Kevin. And then it cuts to Kevin and he's all like, I'm so going to bang Holly. That is most likely what's happening. But hey, that's fine with me. I'll take whatever I can get. So 50 episodes. Pretty proud of myself there, I guess. I suppose. What am I going to? So there's a little bit of an order of operations. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm really rusty, so I apologize. Now, yeah. So belated 50, the belated episode 50. So this was supposed to happen back on the 11th, like 10 days ago. Now, yeah, because you notice I'm not on today or yesterday. We are going back in time to July the 11th. So we have a couple listens from July 11th, Quantum Filament and Floral Shade. We have not done, we sort of have done a video about these, but we just did a video about the entire album that these songs are from. These songs are from Spatial Lacerations. But like back when someone listened to these two songs, I had assumed that I already made a video dedicated to these two songs. So I got screwed up. And so today I was looking at my stats or whatever, and I realized, wait a minute, I didn't actually make a video about these songs. And so my sincere apologies to whoever listened to those songs because I neglected to do that. So sincere apologies, very, very sorry. And we're back on track. So I was just stupid and I forgot that I had not done a video about these songs. So it also gave me an opportunity because when we, in that previous video, which I don't remember when that was, in that previous video where I did the Spatial Lacerations, which, well, someone listened to like every song on that album. In that video, I had mentioned that if someone were to listen to like a couple songs or whatever, I'll take more in-depth look into those songs and whatnot. And then someone listened to two songs and then I just never made a video about it. But it gave me an opportunity. I think I started saying this. It gave me an opportunity to find the tabs for this album because they were not on my computer. I don't even think they were on my old Windows 10 computer. I wrote the tabs. This is back in 2017. I wrote the tabs for this album on my laptop, I believe. And I did find the tabs on an external hard drive. So I got the tabs. We're going to listen. We're going to look at the tabs. We're going to read the lyrics. Then we're going to look at the tabs. And then we have, I made a live video of me playing through every single song. Well, 9 of these songs are like keyboard songs. So 91 songs I play guitar along to. So we're going to look at the live video for 2 of those songs. So pretty basically the same thing we do for the Implanted Perceptions videos that I make. All right, and I have to make some popcorn as well. But before that, I have a little bit more to the intro. So my previous Bandcamp Dailies episode, which was like 2 weeks ago, I had mentioned that I had watched 3 really good movies, one after another, in a row. And I had mentioned that I thought that was, you know, not a very common occurrence for me because I'm a bit of a picky person. I'm very picky about everything. And so since then, I'm pretty sure I've watched a movie every single day since then, at least one, but I've literally not finished any of them. So I've started watching a new movie at least one every single day. I've done over 20 movies. I've probably done over 20 movies. I could look at my Amazon Prime Video watch history, and I have not finished one until tonight. When I was eating supper, I started watching this movie called Take Shelter, and it seems to be really cool so far. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm a little over halfway through. So I'm really looking forward to watching the rest of that video, the rest of the movie after making this video. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can actually finish a new movie. And so I'll just give you a little bit of a short synopsis of that movie. It's about this family man who starts having these disturbing dreams about like a tornado. And he starts to get all paranoid and he starts acting strange. And so and there you go. That's the synopsis. I'm pretty sure in Amazon on Prime Video that the synopsis was like a single sentence. So, okay, so I have to make some popcorn. I will be right back. And we are back. I got my popcorn and I forgot to talk about the album actually, so I'll give a little bit of an intro about the album. We've already talked about this album before in that video that I mentioned, but I'll just give you a little refresher. This is an album that has 99 tracks. This is my first ever 99 track album. There's a stipulation. This isn't technically the first one, but this is the first one where the songs were composed, were written. I made an improvised album the year prior to this, in 2016, Self-Inflicted Memory Loss. We talked about that a lot. So this is my first 99-track album that I ever wrote, composed. So this was a big deal to me. All the songs had to be 30 seconds or less. So in my sequel to this album, Implanted Perceptions, all the songs had to be 40 seconds exactly. But for this one, they just had to be 30 seconds or less. So the time lengths sort of vary a little more on this. Towards the end of the album, I tried to get as much as into 30 seconds as possible. So I talked about this before. You know, the song structures, you know, they had to be really compressed. The riffs had to be very short because I wanted to make songs, but they had to be 30 seconds or less. So they had to be very short. Each part had to be very short. Some of the songs have quite a few parts. Others don't. Because, you know, in a normal song, traditional song, where you'll start to get into a groove and you'll, repeat a riff that you like, but you do that for a few times and you're already at 30 seconds. So for some of the songs I do that. There's pretty much only one riff that I just repeat a few times. But then other songs, the structures are very chopped up and very, they change a lot. So I guess that's all I had to say. So this is the death metal / black metal / grindcore album, I guess. So yeah, let's listen to Quantum Filament. We have the lyrics as well. Here you go. So Spatial Lacerations, 2017, Quantum Filament. Let's listen. Okay, so that was the first song, 19 seconds. That's the shortest song on the album. Not by a lot. This one's only 22. Wow, that's got to be the second shortest. That's interesting. I only had like 2 things of popcorn. I'm really looking forward to eating this popcorn. It's been like 2 weeks. So, unfortunately, I didn't really do this properly. I have a text file here, and I have it organized in a specific way where I was going to do everything for song 1, with the tab and the video and all that. But no, I forgot how I do things. So we're going to listen to everything in Bandcamp first. So let's go to the track 2 then. All right, good stuff. I like both those songs. This is a very good album. I really like this album. It's one of my most popular albums, actually. See, it's got a bunch of sales, so that's good. All right, so now I think we're going to do the tabs. Oh no, I wanted to mention something actually regarding Quantum Filament, the very beginning part. So that very short snippet, I'll replay it, but just that little part right there, I pretty much stole that from one of my really old songs. It wasn't even from one of my really old songs. Now, originally for Forever Trapped in Broken Mirror, we talked about that album many times. I had this thought about how I would write a bunch of songs for Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror. But then, so my initial idea was that then I was going to reverse the songs, but I was going to like record them and learn them. But then I realized that would be too hard to try and reverse them. And it was more, I don't know, it ended up being too complicated than I wanted. But I did reverse, like just reverse the track. I didn't actually re-record it. I just reversed the track for one of those songs. So part 1-4 on the original Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror demo from 2002 is reversed. And the very beginning of that song, which is actually the end of... Okay, let's just go there first so I can tell you what I'm talking about. So it's not that. It is Forever Trapped in Broken... Here it is right here. Okay, so Shard 1, this was the first track I wrote for Forever Trapped in Broken Mirror. Okay, so that part right there, did you hear that? At the very end of the song. So for this song, this is a very fast song. And so for this song, I reversed it. And the reversed... The heck? I just heard a noise outside. I don't know what that was. Anyway, it sounded like a bird or something. But the reversed version of Shard 1 is part 1-4. And I love the reversed version of this song. The fuck is that? Something is going on outside. It's got to be a bird or something. Something might actually be stuck in the chimney. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. A bird will get stuck in the chimney, and then it'll eventually make its way down into the wood stove. But before it gets down into the wood stove, it is absolutely going insane in the chimney part, and just making these horrific noises as it tries to escape. And then it eventually gets too tired. It's probably stuck, yeah. Fuck. So now I just have to wait for it to fall down. And then I end up putting a garbage bag over top of the entrance to the wood stove. And then I open the wood stove and then let the bird fly out into the garbage bag. You can tell this has happened multiple times. The first time I tried to let a bird fly out, I didn't use the garbage bag. And I just like opened the door to try and let it like fly out. But it didn't fly towards the door. It just flew around inside here. It's covered in like soot. And it bumping into the ceiling, and it just made a mess. And so that's when I started using the garbage bag. I don't even remember what I was talking about. But yeah, so part 1.4 is the reversed version of Shard 1. Yeah. So the whole point of what I was trying to say, the end of Shard 1, which is the reversed version. So the reversed version of part of Shard 1 is part 1.4. And the very beginning of part 1.4, which is the reversed ending of Shard 1, I stole that basically for track 1 on Spatial Lacerations for this song right here, Quantum Filament. Okay, so if you can remember that, and then let's listen to this again. It's hard to, because this is a lot faster. Part 1.4 is a lot faster. It's also tuned down quite a bit. But note-wise, they're the same. So I don't know. I'll just do it again. It's very, very short, but it is there. I don't even know if anyone would notice that, but if I didn't say anything. Anyway, there you go. There is your information, bit of trivia for the night. I really hope that bird flew out because it's such a pain in the ass getting those birds out of the wood stove, out of the chimney. Okay. I was trying to think. So the first time I did it, it flew around and that was horrible. And then I think I did it at least twice more with the garbage bag. So I think in total I've done it 3 times. Okay. I don't hear it anymore, so hopefully it flew away. So what are we doing now? I think we're doing the tabs now. Now I just got to figure out where the tabs are. The tabs would be in music. And then, because I put them on here today, so then they would be in Spatial Lacerations. Yeah, the 99. Okay, here we go. Now, I think these are the original tabs, so I'm assuming these dates are when I wrote them. Yeah, because we have multiple tabs on the same day. Like, look at how many songs I wrote. Let's sort by type. I think I wrote 8 songs on one day. But yeah, because I was I was working really hard on this album. The inspiration was just flowing through me. And I was getting shit done, as they say. So I wonder how long it took me to write this album. 329. And it's basically every day. Pretty much every day. Why are there only 84 songs? That doesn't sound right. What? Okay, this probably is not updated. There should be 90. So yeah, obviously I'm missing some. But yeah, it doesn't look like I guess there was a week break, but a few days break there. But I was pretty much doing it almost every day. Very fun. So it was done in 2016. Okay, so let's look at track 1. All right, let's listen to this. Good stuff. I like that song. Let's listen to the second one then. Good song as well. I took a bite of popcorn a little too soon before the end of the song. A little too late there. Yeah, very, very good song. Very much enjoy that song as well. Okay, so we did the tabs. I don't think I really need to say anything about that. But I'm just wondering if anyone actually watches these videos if they've tried playing along to these songs. Because I do show the tabs on screen, so if they really wanted, they could try and learn the songs themselves. Okay, so what are we doing now? We're doing the live video. Okay. So I have the live video on YouTube. Here's my YouTube page. Let's search for Spatial Lacerations. Here it is right here. Okay. So we're going to do our little trick. Copy the link. Paste the link. And we will add the hyphen. We might have to refresh. No, we do not. Okay, so this album, I played the entire album with no editing, and it's all one take, one full take. It took a couple tries to be able to do it because it's quite long, the 50 minutes. But I remember recording this because it took a little while. Now, you can see my laptop back here. I've mentioned this before. My laptop gave me a lot of trouble. It kept crashing. Like I'd be getting the blue screen of death, just like seemingly randomly. It was so annoying. And so for this video here, I did record it on my laptop. But so with the album, it has 10 songs, and then it has the Phonetic Thoughts songs. So Phonetic Thoughts are the keyboard tracks, like the ambient noise tracks. So it's 10 death metal songs, then an ambient noise track, then 10 death metal songs, then an ambient noise track. So there's a group of 10 songs, and then between each 10 songs of death metal, there's an ambient noise track. So I recorded the 10 death metal songs in this video, and then I took like a break for 20 seconds or something. And then I recorded the next 10 songs. And so for the break, because of those breaks, I stopped recording on my laptop because I was worried. Because 50 minutes is a long time, and I didn't want to record 50 minutes straight on my laptop because I didn't think it'd be possible because my computer would crash. So if I did it in little chunks, maybe my computer wouldn't crash. And so that's what I was doing. And it was a pain in the ass, but I did do it in the end. So hooray for that. So let's watch the first two tracks. I'm just going to let it play through. So this was I think this was in 2017. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this was April, I think, 2017. So I was a little chunky back then. This wasn't at my chunkiest point, but I don't know how much I weighed here, but I did have the stupid facial hair going on. And I weighed myself this morning. I was 139, sub 140 now. So hooray for me. I guess we're going to go sub 120 next. No, sub 130 next. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah, I mean, when I hit 149, I made a video entitled, I don't even remember what it was called. I'm Back, Baby. I think that's what it was called. Very funny video. I wanted to do the same sort of video for this one, for my 139, but I didn't know what to do. So I just didn't make a video. I don't know, maybe I'll make a video in the future. All right, so let's watch this live video. you go. That's all you get. 2 songs. Yeah, I really like that video, by the way. I was really proud of that video. Some of the songs are a little not as tight, my playthrough. I actually had quite a bit of trouble. I don't know if you noticed those headphones I was wearing. Those were really old headphones. And I had trouble playing along to the music. Like, I had trouble hearing everything properly. So, at times it wasn't as tight as possible, but whatever. I'm still proud of that video. Some of the songs I played really well, so that's pretty cool. And spoiler alert, I've been making a whole bunch of YouTube shorts. Now, I think it was the ones that I'm posting right now are from where? End of the World. Where's End of the World? From End of the World. This is a free jazz album, nonsensical free improv. And it's 31 songs, and for the YouTube shorts, I do have a live video of me recording this 30-minute song. And I rearranged, so it's so there's 2 guitars and a drums track. And so I rearranged the placement of each instrument in the video so that it fits in a vertical video now. So there's 2 guitars up top and then drums on the bottom. And what I did was, so it's 31 minutes. So I made 62 videos, 62 30-second videos. And that's what I've been posting lately as my YouTube shorts. And I think I'm up to like 40 something. And so those are going to run out soon. However, I made another 92 or 91 videos, YouTube shorts. I have another 91 YouTube shorts ready to go. And they're from Spatial Lacerations. They're the video we just watched. And I clipped out every single song, made vertical videos of each song. And so that's what I'm going to be posting as my YouTube shorts once the End of the World YouTube shorts have been exhausted. So looking forward to posting those. I feel like I had more to say about that, but I don't think I do. Oh, yeah, all I wanted to say was 91 videos. That's another 3 months worth of YouTube shorts. So that's pretty good. And after that, I do have ideas I do have some more live videos I can make YouTube shorts out of, so that's good. But eventually I'm going to run out of video footage, so I'm going to have to start making new YouTube shorts. I had some ideas of what I should do. I'll probably just like record myself eating, and then maybe I'll record like walking the dogs or something. Just something, but I'll still post a YouTube short every single day. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I'm really rusty. I will one day I'm going to get really good at making these videos. And you're going to say to yourself, wow, this guy is talented.